What are the things you really value most? Like if someone asks, what are your 5 most valuable things? What would they be? So I encourage you to take this time to write them down, because sometimes we focus so much on the things that are not even among top 20 valuable things. We focus so much our time on them. And so the result of this is stress, because what really we value, we don't have. Not like we cannot have. And this results to a lot of times we tend to depend on God to do those things that He has given us full responsibilities to do. So there are some things that God has just handed it for us to take charge. There are some things that He still controls. For example, your peace depends on you. It's not how much you pray. You have to decide what things to focus on, because most of the time, or some of the time, we are so stressed and frustrated or anxious, not because of what God is not doing or has done wrong or has done that we don't yet understand or we don't appreciate, but just because of the things we focus on. So it's your responsibility, it's my responsibility to choose what to focus on. It's not God to tell you that this is what you should focus. So God gives us that freedom of choice, but He let us control something. So whatever choice you make result to what consequences you have. So your choice of friends, your choice of network, your environment you stay, you live in, the environment, the people you associate with, how long you stay on social media has a lot to do. So all these things are within our control. To control, like how much important is this to me, and at what time, at what level with. So it's very important. As we go towards the end of this amazing year, we want to really go back and check what were the most valuable things we set for ourselves for 2024, and have we actually been prioritized them. If not, we all still have opportunity to make this year significantly different by our action. Also, a lot of time I see people praying amiss, like praying for good harvest, but you don't plant. Planting is not all, or investment is not just about putting money somewhere and it should multiply. It also goes with the skills. Like, for example, you may not be working now, you may be going to school and somebody have a job. The person is earning $70,000, $100,000 per year. You are a student. That school you're going, don't start comparing yourself with that person who is harvesting. Check that school you're going and what it can do to you. So if you're at this level that you don't have a job, there are skills that you can sit and acquire. Then pray for God to bless those skills and bless your hands, bless the people. So we all have a lot in our power to control, in our hands to control, that God has given us. But we tend to waste more times on the things that are less valuable. We tend, for example, focusing on money, chasing money, instead of ideas, products, service, skills. Like, if you have something that people really need, it's all about value. If you're valuable, people will chase you. Everybody wants somebody that can add value to his or her life, her business. That is just the way is designed. Once you understand it that way, you will not focus on, hey, this is what I'm earning now. You focus on what value can I add? What are the things I have that are valuable that I can invest on, that I can nurture. So this goes along, also a lot to say. I see a lot of people also in the business want to invest in things. How can you invest in things you don't value? It's just about, oh, this thing, people are doing it. People are saying this, they are saying left, they are saying right. What are you saying? What value is that adding to you? What value can you add to it? Because for me, that should be the main conversation we should be talking. Like, what are you adding? What are you bringing? Yeah, I know a lot of time people don't like, what are you bringing to the table? But that is life. That is all about networking, partnership. So if you see as teamwork, like no matter whatever relationship you find yourself, it's about teamwork. You're adding something to somebody, you're helping somebody fulfill his or her purpose on earth. That's what it is. So I just encourage us as we go towards the end of the year, let's really go back and check the things that are most valuable, so that also we will have more peace. some of the reasons some people are really on hypertensive drugs, as I always say, is just because of the stress they have induced on themselves, the things they have chosen to focus on, which are not important. So if you focus, just imagine you driving on the wrong lane. I've made a couple of videos on this particular, like explaining this. Imagine you driving on the wrong lane. It's easy for you to be knocked out. It's easy for you to even crash. So it's just the same thing. For you being where you're not supposed to be, environment that they don't value you, where you have no value as one, trust me, it just helps to spike up your ATP, so you become more anxious, spark up your sugar level, spark up all the hormones and chemicals involved with hypertension. So guys, let's use our time valuably, and let's really identify what really matters to us. Bless you.